Drew, where are you from?
Nice. I'm from Iowa originally.
Get out of here.
Yeah, but we filmed all of this in Columbus. Where
I was wondering, you're really, you don't happen to know my friend Ramona Moon, do you?
No.
The First Lady
From
of
Iowa?
Columbus?
Oh, no. Oh,
She's
Columbus.
a car artist.
Oh.
She will love this. She's a car artist.
Did you see her car in there?
No, but she has a car with 5,000 applicant
Oh,
things
with all the little
over it.
bobbleheads and everything?
Yeah, and one of her cars sits in the back of a restaurant, out in the back.
Maybe, I think there was one around town that everyone knows.
Yeah, well, wow. How did this film come about?
What you just saw is like what my friends and I did for like the most of our 20s. Just going to like shows, underground weird shows, hanging out and going like just really doing like what we could in Columbus, Ohio, and the music scene there. And we made music videos as we started our film production company. And when it came time for us to like actually make a movie, which is what we've all wanted to do, we thought no better way than to do something about what we've been doing for, the past years.
And I wasn't paying attention. Who wrote the film?
So Noah wrote the film. Noah Dixon and Ori Segev, who are the co-directors, are not here. Those two, myself and Brett, own a production company in Columbus that we've all been making films together for the past 5 years or so. And so when it came time to make a feature, we did it all ourselves. So Noah wrote it, and he wrote it with a lot of help from all of us too. Like some of my poetry's in there, Ori's written a few scenes in there, I've written a few scenes in there, Brett as well. And yeah, then Ori and Noah co-directed it, and I produced it.
What was your shooting scan? How many days?
So we were really scrappy, and we had to be. I think that every film here or
because your budget was $7 million, right?
Yeah, right. No, we funded a lot of it ourselves, and really had to make it work. So I think we did 2 blocks of filming. The first was 12 days, and then we had a gig because we do commercial work to pay for all of this, and so we had a gig. So then we went to LA for this gig, and then came back and filmed another 8 days, and then I think there was maybe like 5 or 6 pickups after that.
Wow. So, are all the actors Columbus actors?
Yeah, there's like one person from Pittsburgh, and everything else is Columbus. Crew, cast, everything.
Did you pick up representation out of this, or do you have management agency?
Yeah, so for the film itself, we signed with UTA as the sales agent.
Yes.
Which has been fantastic.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Have you been out there to those intimidating places and sat around those tables?
Yeah, not yet. It's all virtually. So
good luck with that.
Yeah, right.
There's good people at UTA. It's a great shot.
Yeah, they've been great. And then Ori and Noah signed with WME as directors, as co-directors.
WME Endeavor.
Yeah. Yes. So that's great for them. And then Sylvie and Bobby, the 2 lead actresses, just got signed as well with.
Who are they with? Do you remember?
One is
pardon me for this inside joke. We'll get to you guys in just a second. Hold on.
Someone like somehow affiliated to WME but independent, and somehow affiliated to Lionsgate but independent.
Oh, the lead girl is sensational.
Yeah, she's great. She's great.
What a sense of who that person was.
Yeah.
And so calm and so focused.
Yeah, and in a lot of ways, when we were writing the script, we were going to have Bobby and Lennon, the 2 characters, kind of trade places, but we realized that Lennon, that Sylvie was so captivating that we should just focus on that, and that's kind of where we led to how we got this story.
And Bobby's a flash too, boy. She's
fantastic.
Actress.
She's fantastic.
The whole cast was wonderful.
Yeah.
Way to go, man.
Thank you.
Your career is up and running.
Thank you.
That's great. What do you all think? Does anybody have specific questions for Drew? Go ahead.
Did you make that choice to focus on Lennon during the shoot or during the edit?
Yeah, so the question was the trajectory of Lennon and Bobby like kind of switching places. Did we make the choice to focus more on just Lennon's journey during the shoot or during the edit? And both, really both. During the shoot, I think we realized no one on the crew had made a feature before, and we realized how much we were biting off with it, and we all got really scared and said, will this work? Like Noah's never written a feature, none of us knew what we were getting into. And so we realized how strong Sylvie was on screen and how our script, as we had it, played to that. But I think if you read the script now, even with these changes, it looks nothing like this. And I think much credit to Ori and Noah, who also co-edited this. They're really strong editors, and we've been editing together for a long time. And I think we had a lucky break having them editing it, because we also could rewrite, and we did pickups 6 months, maybe even 8 months after like principal photography, once we realized what the edit really needed to further the story along.
How much pickups did you do?
So we did, I was the producer, and it was my nightmare. We did 3 days of pickups and then scrapped all those days after we shot them. And then we did another 4 days of pickups, maybe 6 months after that. So I think in total 7 days of pickups, which, you know, the entire opening scene was a pickup. We rewrote that and a lot more as well, so.
Did you line produce as well?
Yeah, I mean, I did everything. Like, we all did everything.
You guys killed it. I mean,
Yeah, thank
really.
you.
That's so hard to do.
Yeah,
It really is.
and it's lucky that we've been working together for so long, and like we know how we work, and that everyone in Columbus really believed in this film, because Columbus is not a huge film town, and everyone there was like, yeah, let's make a feature, like yeah, let's not sleep for weeks, and yeah, and it worked out, and it was awesome.
Yeah, way to go. Other people, please speak up.
So,
Could you stand up and speak loudly, please?
So it seems like a lot of the characters share the same names as the actors that portray them. Because of that, how much input do they have in the character development for those characters?
Yeah, that's a fantastic question. Jordan, right?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, sorry, we met last night. Hey. So yeah, when we were writing the script or had the idea for the script, we based it on Bobby and Z-Wolf, who are together a pair, Damn the Witch Siren, and they're playing themselves in it. So they are that band in real life, and like really they're kind of that people like too, and it's fantastic. So when we had the idea, we brought them in as early as possible to say, hey, here's our idea for this film. And we'd worked with Bobby before on a music video for another band, and she was acting in it, and she was fantastic. She also has this band, Damn the Witch Siren, that's really rad. So we brought them in really early to hone that idea of Damn the Witch Siren and how we're portraying that, and then brought Sylvie in as well to basically like workshop the scenes and be like, what do you imagine these characters to be? Like that they wrote some of their own stuff. We had, I think, 3 or 4 days of just improv scenes that were just allowing them their space to create. And I don't think it would be anything like you saw there if we didn't have their input and bringing that reality to it, and you know, their own experiences in Columbus and with that scene, and yeah.
Any other questions? Yes, go ahead.
Did you work with a casting director?
No, we used Instagram. So yeah, really, Columbus is tough. There's agencies there, but they live in the commercial world a lot, and so like you kind of had to have a tattoo to be in this in the running for this casting, it seems. So no, we use Instagram a lot. We talk to friends a lot. We knew of Sylvie before, and we knew of Bobby and Damn the Witch Siren before, and then everyone else is either like our friend or we found them via Instagram or some word of mouth. But yeah.
I have one for you. Did you feel you had to have Sylvie have an affair with Wolfman just to complete the moral compass problem going on? I found that kind of random. I went, whoa,
Yeah.
She's going all the way out, isn't she?
No, that's interesting, and I don't think we ever meant anything in this to be overtly like sexual or overly in that realm of like how a lot of thrillers can bend. And so yeah, I actually wrote that scene originally, and the way I wrote it was much different than what it appeared. And Noah took that and honed it into that nuance. And I think that we wanted to just like make it a total, like when you're, what we wanted this whole film to be was like a search for identity and like a collapse of yourself in trying to be something that you're not. And that's one way that like I think a lot of us have experienced, whether it's just up here or, you know, actually going through that of like the weirdest, most drastic thing that you could do trying to be something that you want to be and that you know that you're not. And I think that's one way in which it took place.
Cool, fair. Anybody else? Well, talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. There were a couple of places, like the part where they were mirroring and when the faces overlap, that made me think of a movie I haven't thought of in 30 years, which is our Bergman's
Persona.
Two Faces of Eve, I think.
Oh, Two Faces.
With,
Oh.
what was her name? Lee Holman?
I'm not familiar.
Yes, Lee Ullman and,
I don't know.
And Henrik Bjornman, the guy she always acted with. Yeah.
It's Persona.
Persona.
Persona, right.
Yeah, Persona.
That's it.
Where they
Yeah.
were overlapping and things like that.
Yeah, that, so we got a lot, in the script phases, we got a lot of comparisons to films, and even after, and one of them was Persona, and I had never seen it until we finished this movie. And then I watched it and I was like, it's good that I didn't watch it before, that I would have been worried about my artistic identity.
I mean, completely different movies.
Yeah, but still like really a lot of similar threads. And yeah, Persona's fantastic.
You're losing your identity in someone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you checked out Godard?
No.
Oh, yeah, you would totally dig it.
Okay.
Yeah. Alejandro Jodorowsky.
Okay.
You heard of that filmmaker?
No, I'm not like I'm not
Magic
as well
Mountain,
versed
you know
in
Magic
films as
Mountain, yeah.
I should be.
Yeah. Hey, you guys did such a great job. I can't-
Thank you.
Would you mind sharing with us the ballpark budget world?
It was small. I'm not until it sells. Like I don't think we can actually
Okay, all right.
say it. But it was like it was very small. It
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
me and my friends and the company we started, which is not like a big company. There's 4 of us. Putting our money together and asking people who've worked with us before to believe in us. So yeah, it was not big. I'm sorry that I can't.
Sorry, I know that's an
exactly.
impolitic
I know.
question. I'm sorry. What's your prospect for getting it sold, do you think?
Yeah, so like I said, we're with UTA, and again, I can't say exactly what's happening yet, but we should have something by the end of next week.
Okay, do you have a follow-up yet? Do you have a next film brewing? You have a writing partner, right?
Yeah, well, we all kind of write together. So Noah's working on a script by himself. I have 2 full scripts ready to go. Ori and I are writing something together. Actually, Sylvie and I are writing something together. And Ori and Noah are working on another thing. So we all have these ideas brewing. And yeah, which one is gonna like rise as the next one? We don't know yet.
Well, now that you're a UTA client, I do want to issue you one bit of warning.
Yeah.
The most popular word in Hollywood? No.
Yes, I know.
No, I don't think that's.
No, yes.
I don't think that's for us.
Yeah, and
No, we don't want
experienced
to do a
that.
sitcom.
Yeah, and this is a weird film. Like we're not under any impression that like this is like a blockbuster of any like sorts, and I don't think that's what we want for our next
No,
films
no.
either. Like our next film, we want to be like a sub-$1 million budget to be weird and like have an identity like this does, and just like be something that we enjoy and want to do. So that's where we are.
Maybe you're the guys who film in Columbus.
Maybe we are.
Could be.
You know, maybe not forever.
Yeah. Hey, good. Well, thanks for coming, everybody. Hey, another round of applause.
Thank you.